Hey everybody. Got some feedback from all of you out there. Thank you, both of you. Said I needed to be a little less exhausted in my intros, and I am still exhausted. So we're testing out my acting skills. Video I'm uploading today is a long, insane portage. We will see. At the moment, I'm gonna leave it full length, and it's a long watch, and not what I would even call must-see TV, but to get the full feeling of it, I'm gonna leave it full, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let me know in the comments if I should have shortened it up at all. Don't forget to tell your friends, both of them, about the videos. Like and subscribe. Let's grow the channel. I am gonna start attempting to put in some more time sensitive videos, some of my woodworking, some other things, just life in general. I think it's going okay. I'm not too pleased with my editing advances so far, which are non-existent because I'm not even trying, but I need to try. So we'll see. I don't know if I even like this intro. May shoot it again. Well, this is the beginning of the mile-long portage. You can sort of see the lake over there. Last time we did it was a day trip. We were able to paddle right up to there. This time it was too shallow, too muddy, too many sticks. So we were right about there and had to walk along the bank. But Mike was nice enough to bring all this stuff up here from back there, except for the canoe, which I had already started taking down the trail. But this is a beast. This is a beast. I'll start on my way back. I'll go slow and steady, but we're running a little behind schedule. I don't know what time it is. Probably 4 something, almost 5. Sun's going down quick. This is our last portage of the day, which is a good thing, but also I'm already tired. I'm walking 3 miles with 2 of it with 50-ish pounds on your back or shoulders. It's kind of hard. And you'll see it's pretty overgrown in spots. Ouch, just jammed my side of my foot on a nice sharp rock. That's always fun. This is just, well, if there was anywhere to camp right here, I would do it. I'm freaking worn out and I've got another mile to go. My watch died, but I did record the workout of the first leg and a little bit of the way back. And it was exactly 1 mile from where we started back on the creek, a little less from the traditional portage spot. There's Mike. Thanks for bringing the stuff up.
Oh yeah.
That was awesome. Unfortunately, my legs are dead. This pack probably weighs 55 pounds. That's my guess. There's a couple of real real steep hills on this. And once we get to the end, we'll load up the canoe. Maybe a 15 to half an hour paddle, I'm not sure. And then we're gonna hope and pray that it's open. If it's not open, we might just bunk up with some people. I don't think we'll be having a fire tonight. Even though it's supposed to get down to 42 or 44, depending on the forecast you look at. All past tense can't look at a forecast while we're out here. But I think we're just too tired. Oh. I am, at least. The only thing is, it's keeping me going is there's no other choice. My watch died, like I said. Thought I'd already broken a move record for myself, which means this is more movement than we did last year in any one day. But it died just a little bit on the way, about 1/10 of a mile on the way back on this portage. So I'll be adding minimum 2 miles to it today. Oh. I forgot, or I didn't forget. I missed the last portage, which wasn't much. It's 30 rods. Had it on photo instead of video. And I didn't realize it, but I had a picture of the beginning and the end instead of starting and ending and recording. Oh, this is a hard path without a pack. I don't think a ton of people do this because it's pretty overgrown, but enough certainly do. Oh, I'm ready for camp, I can tell you that. I'm gonna take a break in a little bit. I took 2 with the canoe, not very long, but just had to. After some of these hills. My arms are falling asleep. Straps are in a good spot, I guess. On the first one, every time I saw a little more light, I was hoping that was the end, but it wasn't. So many times. We're not even halfway there, I'd imagine. Oh, jeez. Only 6 minutes. Yikes. Definitely taking breaks. I'll take a break right here. Alright, starting up again. Breaks help. Well, that one helped more than I thought it would. Branch to the face. That was awesome. Would have been nice if we could have double packed this, but I think that's just impossible. For those of you who don't know, double packing is when you carry, in my case, this 50-pound pack and the canoe at the same time. In Mikey's case, he carries one on a pack on his back and a pack on his stomach. But that's just too hard. A mile-long, hilly portage.
Thankfully, we're done with portaging for the day. I think I said that. I don't care. Body and brain have stopped functioning properly. Ow! As I fall over. Frick. Now. Hit my ankle on a nice sharp rock. Not advisable. This is just overgrown. Not a whole lot anybody could do about it, I don't think. Just get more people to come this way, I guess. Holy crap. Oh, believe it or not, I was going faster with the canoe. I think the canoe's more difficult, but this is the second trip. Second trip heavy. Third trip overall. Oh, this is fun. You'll see this coming up in a minute. We get to go up there. And I'd say the base of that rock, the biggest rock is at my head. So it's probably 10 to 12 feet up. And not a very long ways forward. Yeah. The good thing is with the pack, I get to use my hands. With the canoe, you can't really do much. We did this portage a couple years ago, I think. But we did it on a day trip, so we only had fishing gear, lunch, and a canoe. It's a lot easier that way. Thankfully, we're not coming back this way, so we don't have to do it again. Next major obstacle I get to, I believe I'm going to take another break. I think that huge incline I showed you was roughly halfway. A little less than halfway. No guarantees though. I forgot to look at my watch until near the end. Now my watch is dead. So a lot of this trail is relatively easy. And then it just kicks you in the butt. Well, this is unfortunately also very dangerous energy level. You get tired, legs don't work like you want them to. You get all mentally drained. You can do something sloppy, slip, forget to step over a rock all the way, which I do all the time. And that could be real trouble. Right now we're in one of the more remote parts of the park. We just got back into the park. We had to leave the park for a little bit. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Knees feel like they're gonna buckle, which would be fun. This is one of the longer portages we've ever done. We've done a couple also a mile long. One that we didn't have to. No, two that we didn't have to because we did this one without having to. Oh, and another one we didn't have to. And now this one we have to. Pretty sure there was one in Boundary Waters that was a mile long that we had to do, but that thing was 5 feet wide and had, I mean, they probably have 1,000 people go through that one every season. That was ridiculous easy. That's where we met some people that were going through it. And there was 2 people carrying a canoe, which is just not an easy way to do it. It takes more time and it's more difficult. They saw us and I believe they stopped to try to figure out what we were doing, how we were doing it. I'm gonna take a break again. I just can't do it all in one. Alright, we're back at it. Mikey caught me. What? I said you caught up to me. So tired. Breeze is still going pretty good. The last 2 lakes we've been right into the wind, and it's made it just that much slower, which is what's going to cause us to be later than we like to be to camp. Hopefully we can get everything set up before it's dark. Set up in the dark. It's just annoying. It's not that tough. It's easier to do it when it's not dark. This last paddle may take 2 hours because I can't move my arms. No, it'll feel good to have a different motion. Switching from portage to canoe and canoe to portage. It's very different muscles and switching up feels good. I don't know how much further we have, but I hope it's not much. This little downhill stretch here, that's always welcome. Still not easy. Different muscles again, though. Holy crap. Everything looks a little different than when you have a canoe on your head. Oh, water's at the end. My water. Drinking water. Lake water's there too, I guess. I have a feeling we're gonna go into camp, get everything unloaded, sit down for a minute, relax, and set up camp. And go get water and then make dinner and then probably go straight to bed. Coming up on a very large tree. I mean, look at that thing. I'll get under it and you can see a little better, I think. Just look at that. For size reference. That's big enough. Thankfully today has been cool. It was cold in the morning. It's been cool. I think mid-60s was what it was supposed to be, and that's what it feels like. So I've been able to stay hydrated. I got my raincoat on right now because I didn't want to carry it. It's easier to wear it, and it doesn't breathe, so I'm sweating. Even though my face is cold. So, gotta be getting close, I think. I don't know. We could have a long ways to go yet, I don't know. Just keep walking. Whew. Switch grip. Can't hold my hand up anymore. Oof. So far. Oh. I don't think this is the hardest portage I've ever done, but at the end of a long day, mostly into the wind. It's a beast. Certainly. Oh. Certainly don't want to do it again. This trip. Definitely do it again. Just not today, or this week, or this year. This little bog here, you can. I didn't test it. You can sink in pretty far. I lost a shoe back at the beginning of the portage where it wasn't really a portage, where we had to get out of the creek. About a foot deep in mud. I was knee deep. I don't know how tall that is. I was knee deep. Pulled my foot out, no shoe on it. Pulled it out with about 17 pounds of mud. Smelled like sewer. It was all lovely. But, you know, it's what I call fun, huh? Gotta be getting close. Just know I'm walking slower than I did the first time. So it's just gonna feel that much, be that much longer. I just can't walk any faster anymore. Oh, even this little hill, probably 6-foot incline over 20 feet, and it slows me down. I feel like there's gonna be water in my lips soon. I sure hope so, because I can't walk much further. I can, I suppose. I don't want to, but I have to. So, this is taking us entirely too long, but we can't do it any faster. Not this year, not this time of day, not after what we've already done today. Downhill we go. Shoot, quite a ways downhill. Didn't notice that with my canoe in my head. Generally, going downhill means you're getting closer to water, but this stupid portage is so long, I don't know that it matters. Go up, down, up, down, up, down. Turn around. Something hokey pokey. Oh my goodness. Oh. We had thought we might be able to make it to Mac Lake, which is another 2 portages, but when we got here, we kind of thought no. We were aiming for where we're going, and then when we saw the wind, we thought no way in hell we'll be actually lucky to make it to where we're going to be. And we're barely going to make it in time we like. We'll make it for sure, but we usually like to be at camp around 5 or earlier. Earlier is preferable. But I think we're gonna, I don't know what time it is, but I'm guessing we're gonna get there about 6 or 6:30. Which means we don't have much time to set up. I see water off to the left, which means we're almost there. And then I'm gonna put this bag down and maybe pass out. We went from Ross Lake to, what is this, Cullen. This is a lake trout lake. We won't be fishing it. There's the canoe. And that means we're here. And not a step too soon. Holy crap. Wow. Alright. Well, that's Lake Cullen in front of us. There's a not so fun entry, it looks like. Awesome. We're going over there. I'm too tired to do anymore. I'll talk to you guys later.